Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. I hope you had a good Super Bowl weekend, and if you watched the Super Bowl, I hope your team won. Let's jump into this here. We got a new set. We got some fun climbs going. Um, this climb here, yellow climb, just taking it nice and slow, very methodical. Trying to see if there's any feet down there. Don't need it though. Do a little foot swap there. Grab the top, match onto that. Up next, we got this red climb here. Now this red climb, not gonna lie, a little spooky, just a little bit, but it's there. If you're not like super hyped with kind of just trusting feet and stemming a little bit, I guess this climb not as much, but there's a little bit of scariness, I'd say, but not a whole lot. That's why I gave it a V1. So pretty good climb, I'd say. This green one, very, very simple. My personal opinion, I think the red climb and the green climb, their colors should be swapped, and I think, you know, very easily would be happy with that. But this green climb here, solid green for sure. Still on the easier side for sure, but you know, it's definitely getting up there. Now, get that right foot up, step into there, nice big handle to grab onto, one hand, two hands. And we move on to this purple one. Now this purple one is a lot more stemmy than the red one I just did. So you get your high foot up there and you press up into this, grab onto that, pull yourself up. And then here, there's a foot that I missed, but I saw later on. But this one here, what I do is I grab onto that and then I just kind of put my body against the wall and use the friction. This purple one, I think it's the best. I think it's probably the best purple climb because it kind of forces a little bit of trust here. You're not high off the ground, so it's a very relatively non-committal fall, so you don't have to worry about hurting yourself, injuring yourself in any way. Just kind of go up here and try this. Now this move, you kind of just lean over and it's a pretty good crimp. You can't see it too well because this nice green climb. And there, I almost backed out because I got a little freaked out mentally. But then I was just like, I gotta commit. I committed, I matched onto it, felt super good about that. Now this purple climb, on the other hand, definitely a step back from what I just did. Much easier. I think also aided by my height. I'm just able to stand up on that one and reach the top. There we stand up, grab onto this orange climb here, or orange hold. And I saw a lot of people struggling with this. I found a heel hook that I'm implementing right now, and then I'm tapping on that. That felt really good. You use a heel hook with your right heel, and it works pretty well. There, I totally cheated. I used the yellow hold, and I was like, okay, I gotta back out of this. So I step up one more time, and I go, whoa, little tipsy there. I'm counting, I don't know how I should count these. Technically, the climb has not started, because I haven't started on the start hold. But here, I was able to maintain balance, get that left foot up, reach up, two hands up there, nice big pull. And then here, they give you a really big jug of a volume, and you kind of just use this. You got to trust this right toe. Honestly, the right toe is really good. Touch the top. We're super happy with that. Now we move on to this black climb here, which initially I was like, wow, I actually made it a lot further than I thought. I wasn't really paying attention to my left toe here, so I kind of got a little lackadaisical with it and let it slip. But this time I knew what I was looking for. And here I do this like interesting outside of my arm move. Get that up there. Shuffle the feet across. And honestly, this was a lot less committal than that purple one felt. Here I was able to just nicely perch and sit myself up there. And then boop, two fingers. Happy, happy, happy. This black one, however, felt basically impossible. Now, I felt like I just got new shoes, and you should be saying, Tony, well, new shoes means better grip, everything, right? That's not the case. There it felt like the edge was so small and I had so much like excess rubber that it felt like I couldn't do anything with it. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me trying to cope with not being able to do the climb, but it did feel kind of difficult. I did feel like my foot was slightly off the wall more than normal. That's okay. Just to quickly recap, we saw another black climb there. Interesting because very difficult. Feel weird about it. This green climb, definitely the hardest green climb I think I did this session. Nothing too like crazy about it, just pretty committal where you have to kind of really trust your hands and pull. Now this black climb honestly kind of frustrated me because I understand there's nothing to like push off of or anything like that. And I wasn't expecting there to be. But what was frustrating here is I was trying to get my foot onto there and it kept not feeling very good. I kept slipping off, so I kept trying to like readjust with my left foot, and then I was like, I give up. Can't do this one. So that was a little annoying. Now this orange one here, I've tried in the past. I've tried just going high left foot onto that orange like knob like I have right there. As you can see, I try it, definitely don't commit to it very hard. Now I'm like trying to figure out, can I start this way? This would be a really interesting start if you could start kind of pressing into it. I think that would be really cool. I don't see a way, you know, I'm not an expert though, so please consult a professional. But then I get here and I'm like, oh, I can grab that. And that just feels really bad. I'm like 6 feet tall and relatively long legs, but that felt kind of a lot. So here I kind of just like, okay, I'm not actually going to try this. Let me just see how this feels. And I was like, that doesn't feel too good. I was like, I would be confused how I would even go about this. But, oh well, here we are. Now we're back to this black climb. And this black climb kind of like beat me up, it felt like. Here, I'm not even able to start this. You think you're like, oh, Tony, you're starting the climb? No, I am not starting the climb. I am trying to start the climb. I am horribly failing at it. I'm stepping off there, not getting it. Finally, I think I get it this time. I believe, yep, I touched that there, and I'm able to reach up here. But of course, as soon as I reach here, I go and I'm like, this is not how I normally stand up. What am I doing? I need to switch to this thing here. And then I go back and then I bonk my head on that green hold and I pop myself off the wall. Not very fun. My head's fine. Didn't hurt that much. Able to start it again. So that's honestly for today, that's a pretty like big, for some reason this is like kind of like blocking my brain, but I was able to start it, try to stand up again, push myself off the wall one more time. We get back on. We're going to try this one more time here. So let's see what happens. And I'm able to touch it. I'm happy with that. Then I'm like, okay, I got to get my hand way out, stand up, get that foot up there, and I can't get my foot up there. Okay, what's going on? I've gotten way further than I have, you know, previously, but now it feels like I'm starting over with absolutely no context to the climb or anything. So it's a little frustrating, but I'm finally able to get my foot up here. And then from here, I kind of lean my body across, get that weight over so I can shift my feet around here. And I go to foot swap and I just do a little 360 spin off the thing. I don't know what happened there. I felt like my inner Tony Hawk was coming out. So that was fun, I guess. You know, a little frustrating, but pretty good. I try it one more time. I stand up here. I go to get my foot up there. My foot stays on. I'm happy about that. And then I just fall off the wall. I'm like, all right, you know what? We're done. I'm gonna call it there. That's a solid session. Started off really, really strong. Really, really happy with it. Obviously had a lot of climbs that are definitely on the harder side for myself. And you know, I wasn't expecting to be like, today I'm feeling super strong. Let's just crush them all. But you know, unfortunately wasn't able to get anything bonus. We got some good sends though. We got a black send today. That's always great. It's always a happy time when we get a black send. Then here, finishing off with this purple one, which really good. They used to have an orange one here that felt very similar to this. Try to take it slow and controlled. Tail of the tape. All happy around here. You know, yellow, green, purple. Very, very solid performances. Orange did a couple ones that I had struggled on, but for the most part, just, you know, happy that I tried them. And then the black climbs, I'm just happy that I, you know, tried them again after being away from them for quite a while. So while that black one right at the end was a little frustrating because I felt like I regressed about, you know, 15 years in my climbing capabilities because I forgot how to do the climb, even though I did it like literally 2 weeks ago, or I didn't do it, but I attempted it 2 weeks ago. You know, sometimes that happens. It's all good. You know, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave any comments you have down below. And as always, keep on climbing.